Hi, welcome back to Making It with Minglet. Today I'm working on a postcard in the Jelly Postcard Play, and that's sponsored by our very own Carrie the Crafter, Carrie Griffith. So you can get all the information there. You can do this along with many other people, and it's all meant to have fun. But for 31 days, we're making a postcard, and today is day 5. Now, I was inspired by this particular jelly print. It kind of sums up what's happened in my day so far. It's hot and bright and sunny, and I had to carry a 5-gallon bucket of water over to the other side of our property. We have a back lot, and trying to be clever, I'm trying to grow wildflowers on a hillside. Well, we don't have a hose that reaches that far, so I had to water them. And I thought, okay, I would like to use something like that in my postcard today, because that was where my inspiration came. So I found this one right here that kind of fit the bill, and it looks a little washed out. Let me see if I can adjust the lighting and get it more true to the color. Yes, that kind of gives you a better idea. So it's kind of a summery day. Okay, now I am going to use the stencil that my friend Darcy sent me. It's available at PM Artist Studio, and the name of it is something in borders. Let me make sure I tell you correctly. I'm going to just grab my stencil notebook where I store, yes, here we go. There you have it. It is Springing Up Borders, and I have the 9x12, but it comes in various sizes. And this is a very versatile stencil. You've got lots of different things on it, but today I'm not going to use it on my gel plate. What I want to do is I am going to use a gel pen in the color red, and I am going to make myself a number 5. Because today is the 5th day of July. So far I'm having fun, and I'm thinking that I would like to get some flowers on here. So I can use the same stencil. If you look, there's flowers right there. And you don't have to use paint. You know, this is the first time I've used it like this, but hey, there's different ways of using things, and it's not always the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay, so there's one tulip, and I think I want to make kind of like a cluster of tulips. And I know, let me get more on screen so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just tracing the shapes in for right now, because I'm not very good at drawing. I mean, I can put pieces of things together, but just freehand drawing, I really don't do it well. I'm learning, but I'm not really there yet, so we're going to go the way that works the best. Alright, so now I do have my flowers in there. And I can continue on. I can either use the gel pen or I can go with a permanent marker. Let's see. I do have a red permanent marker. Let me see how it reacts on here. Unfortunately, I don't have a wide tip one. And I think I'm shaking the camera, so I apologize for that. Let's bring you down a little bit. Sometimes the light just acts funny. Usually it's later in the day when I do my videos and I don't have light coming in from the window, but it seems like it's a little washed out today, and for that I apologize. I'm not ideal with technology. It's not exactly my friend sometimes, but that's okay. We're going to do the best we can with what we got. And I could have chosen to grab acrylic paints for this, but I think this is going to work out okay. So what are you doing today? It is actually the 4th of July. So far our weather, they are predicting that we'll be up to about 98. By the time I got halfway to our back lot, I had already broke a sweat. And I went out fairly early. But you have what you got, you get what you get. I'm not happy that they're calling for rain this weekend, but our yard looks like straw. It is so dry, and I mean, even if we watered it, we really couldn't keep up with the process. So sometimes it's kind of hard. The only thing that I'm watering are my flowers. And I've got a couple of azaleas that I've been nursing because they, had been kind of sickly. And I've been working on them for about 3 years now because my husband thought we were going to have to dig them up. But I kept cutting off the parts of it that seemed to be diseased, and we've been really working on them. And one of them, we've managed to save it, and it's probably one of the oldest ones that we have. Okay, so I have the tulips there. I'm going to go ahead and put some leaves in. Let's see if I've got a wide. That's kind of an, I don't know if that color will work or not. Let's see. Oh, that's more of a fluorescent. I don't know. That might work. That might just work. I can always come in and add some color to it. Now, if I'm using these permanent markers, they will stain your stencil. So do not be surprised. But it's not something I can't. Yeah, this one's not showing up very good. Let's try the darker one. Our plan for the 4th of July is to go to fireworks. That's something that our adult children love, and we always enjoy it. We miss having them. On my video that I did for the 4th, I talked about that a little bit. So it's hard to find places to go. I mean, we used to have a county park that would do a beautiful display, and they'd have a concert by the symphony in our local city, and it was nice. It was very nice. Nice park. It used to belong to the family that owned R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company, and when they passed, they donated it to the city to be used for recreational use, which is really cool. And I think I want these, I want to get these leaves that are kind of curved. I'll go with this one right here. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of an angle to it. Okay. They keep moving around on you. I'm sorry. I don't guess it's helping you at all to not be able to see what's going on. All right, now I'm going to put that out of the way because I think I'm through with that for now. I think I need to tape a box so that I know what my range is. Maybe that would be helpful. And for Mariah had let me know that she was hearing a high-pitched sound. And we have done everything trying to track down the sound, and we finally found it. It is coming from the fan on my old laptop, and that's what I record. My camera goes into it, and that's what I record on. So we're going to be working on, getting things a little bit better. But I didn't want to buy a lot of things and not know how to use them. So we're just kind of taking it slow, and it's a learning experience. Very much a learning experience. But I can still learn things, thank goodness. I can still learn some things. Now I'm gonna widen this one out just a little bit. I'm gonna try to bring these all together. With the help of Darcy's Stencil and PM Artist Studio, I've been able to create, something that's kind of unique. Now, I think I need to outline I've got this, let me see if I can get the pen that I like to use. I think this is the one. Let me be sure before I go play in here. I have paper everywhere, but where's a piece of paper when I want to try a doodle? Huh? Where is it? That's the way it goes. That's life, honey. That's life. Okay. Let's see if that's going to work on here. No, it doesn't like that. My Posca pen is a little bit too... Alright, let's just bring this down here so we can see what we got. I don't know how you store your things, but here's a look at what I do. This is an old vase that I found when I was helping a very dear friend of mine clean out at her husband's grandfather's house, which is near, on the same property where they live. The house is old and falling apart, but they were trying to clean up around it, and we found all kinds of fun things. There were all kinds of pots, flower pots, and I brought a few of them home because I do play around with plants. Especially, I have lots of cactuses. You may, if you have me on Facebook, you'll see my plants from time to time, and I have some fun plants that are having the best time in my dining room. Okay. Now, I realize that these are just hanging in midair, so let's fix that, because we know they don't just float in midair, right? My mother-in-law liked red tulips, and I planted some, but they just never did anything. That's something I need to try to do again, maybe in the fall. I've got daffodils. And I'm going to, Darcy, this one's for you. I can't have my leaves just hanging out in the air. So I do need them to be grounded. So we're going to ground them. And that's something I learned from Darcy. Oh, and I'm going to put, in my description, I will have a link, and that link is for something that Sharon from Texture Junkies and myself are going to do tomorrow. When she was doing her clean out of her stash, I told her, that I would take a big box. And I've done that with Darcy too. So I have got to unbox this big box of stuff that she sent. I've had it a while, and I've, between getting ready to traveling, and all kinds of things, I've not gotten to it. She says, but it's like a Christmas present. How could you not do it? Well, tomorrow we're going to go live at noon Eastern time, and it will be through Texture Junkies channel. I will add a link in here so that you can come and join us, because we're going to have a good time. She's going to get to watch, and we're going to talk about things, and we're going to do a giveaway. So we look forward to you coming and hanging out with us. And if you don't get to watch it live, you can always come back and watch it later, but it should be fun, because all I've done is I opened the box. She had sent something in the box for me to carry over to our friend Kylie Koo. So, yeah, that's how that happened. Now, I think, and I don't know why, but I feel like I want to make like an arch here. So, let me see. I need something round. And I think this might work right here. Yeah, that's about right. I kind of want to, let's see if I got enough room. I want to kind of make like a little halo over it. No. Okay, the Posca pen says, I don't know if I want to play today. All right, let's see what we got here. So I'm just putting like some little dots. If you look right here, you can see that there's a little bit of white in this gel print. And some people would be able to freehand this, but I'm trying to, keep it pretty routinely. Oh yeah, I think I like that. Can you see that? And I think maybe I'll do the same thing around the 5, because this needs a little something. So I think I'll do, I think my Posca pen's almost dry. I've had it for a pretty good while. This is the first one I ever bought, and I'm still using it, so I know they're worth what you pay for them. Okay. And I'm just going to do some smudgy circles in here. I'm going back over them to add to the wow factor. I think I need to come down just a little bit more on this side. And it's not about being perfect, by no means. You know me. I'm kind of like, what? Now, let me see if I can find something that speaks to me as far as little quotes or I really have been liking these. Don't know if there's anything that would. Okay. What do you think about choose a life of your own design? And time is pretty. Yeah, I think that might be kind of cool. And you wonder, would that be too much? That's a thought right there. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get this cut out and let's see if we can, if it will look good on there or if it'll be too much. Okay, I kind of like that. I think that's going to work. Let's see how well our art glitter glue is going to come out today. So I hope it'll play nice. Seems like everything we've ordered this week has been delayed by 2 or 3 days, which I guess people are on vacation or something. I don't know. It's a little unusual for Amazon to be off 2 or 3 days. We usually get things like next day, but my glue's not going to get here until Friday. But when I was looking at it, you know, some people say, oh, well, that glue's so expensive. It said I had, the last time I ordered, I think it was an 8-ounce. I got an 8-ounce and then this small 2-ounce bottle and extra tips, the extra fine tips, and that was last November. So I had 10 ounces of glue to last that long. I mean, it just don't take a whole lot. And you can get your stuff secured pretty good. Okay. Ooh, that's too far down. Let's slide that up a little bit because I didn't want to put it on the white dots. And I'm sorry, my voice is coming and going. I guess it's just my COVID hangover. Do you have problems putting the pen back in your glue? If I've got my glasses on, it's like a challenge. I still don't like the way that's laying. There. I think I have it now. I may have to touch that up. All right, let's get this up where you can see it. We've got our number 5, and it says choose a life of your own design. and that is with tulips that were made with Dartsey Stencil. So if you like it, you can go to PM Artist Studios website and you can have one of your very own. And I am using it for a lot of different things, and I think it's a very handy stencil to have. So here we have it. On the 5th day of July, a postcard I made with tulips and a saying, choose a life of your own design. Thank you so much for coming along with me today. If you want, look in the details where it says more, and you'll find all the information about the postcard challenge. And do look for the hashtag, because there are a lot of people that are playing along, and there are people from all over the world. So I feel very, very appreciative, to be able to be included in this. If you are not currently a subscriber, would you consider subscribing to my channel? And I'll appreciate it if you'll hit the like. And if you want to leave a comment, that would be awesome. So you have a great day, and I hope that you will be well. Bye-bye, my friends.